YouTubers, how are you today? Today I wanted to go over a couple things. One is to how to pray the Rosary, and I also wanted to go over another reason why I pray the Rosary. I have up over here on the screen from a website called rosary-center.org, and it shows how to pray the Rosary. Right here, it reads the purpose of the Rosary is to help keep in memory certain principal events or mysteries in the history of our salvation, and to thank and praise God for them. And it goes forward. There are 4 different prayers. There's the joyful prayer, there's a luminous prayer, there's a sorrowful prayer, and there's the glorious prayer. They call them mysteries. So basically, the Rosary prayer comprises of 4 different prayers, and you pray one each day. The joyful, the glorious, and the sorrowful are prayed twice a week, and the luminous is prayed just once a week, and that's on Thursday. The way I pray the Rosary, I just pull up a video on YouTube, and I recite I recite along with the person who's praying along with that person. There's a bunch of them on YouTube, and you can just pick the ones that you like and go from there. And that's what I do. I don't try to complicate it. I haven't memorized the prayers, so I just basically recite it along with the video, and that works best for me. Down here, it shows certain steps that you have here. First step is you do the sign of the cross, and you pray the Apostles' Creed, and then you say the Our Father, Hail Marys, and so forth and so on. And then after the Rosary, there's an excerpt here where it says, Hail, Holy Queen, Mother of Mercy, our life, our sweetness, and our hope. To thee do we cry, poor banished children of Eve. To thee we send up our sighs, mourning and weeping in this valley of tears. Turn them, most gracious Advocate, thine eyes of mercy toward us. And after this our exile, show unto us the blessed fruit of thy womb, Jesus. And then that's pretty much goes and ends pretty much right there, a little bit further, but it takes more or less 20 minutes, and that's pretty much the Rosary in a nutshell. Of course, there's a lot more to it, but just to give you an outline, that's pretty much what it is. The other thing I wanted to mention to you is another reason why I pray the Rosary. I guess the biggest reason why I pray the Rosary is that, and this didn't happen in the beginning. In the beginning, I made a pact with God that I would pray the Rosary 90 days because I was I had a situation that was very tense for me and worrisome, and I had nobody else. There was nobody that could help me at that point. It was just basically I needed a higher being to help me at that point because it was just that was the situation. There was nobody at that point that could help me. So as I prayed those 90 days, I came across or realized that this prayer had a lot of power to it, and I started to become to appreciate it and really love the prayer. And I guess probably the biggest reason why I pray it is that it gives on to me more than I give it onto it. And what I mean by that is, you pray the Rosary 20 minutes a day, and it's really not a big deal. Things 20 minutes a day, it goes quick. And what I receive from it is, I mean, you can't even quantify how much I receive from it. Like I said in a prior video, once you give on to God, watch what He will give on to you. And believe me, what He has is a lot more what you give on to Him. And I didn't know of this when I started praying the Rosary. It was just something that I wanted to offer up to God to help me with my problem. And as I kept praying it, I never had that problem. I had a problem, and I thought I was going to have a lot of problems and going into the future. And none of that happened. Not one thing happened to me. I mean, I came out clean as a whistle. I mean, it was pretty remarkable. And that was one thing, but that wasn't even the big thing. That was kind of like, it's kind of funny. You start out with a certain mindset, and then that certain objective um, becomes a non-factor. Um, and what the Rosary has given unto me is it's remarkable. The message is this: give it a chance. Give it a chance. Um, things that you might be wishing for, things that you might have wished for in the past, and you've given up on it. Uh, if it's really in your heart, and if it's something that's worthwhile, our Father and our Heavenly Mother are on your side, and they want your happiness. And I can't guarantee that they're going to do what you want them to do or you wish for. But I mean, the gifts I've received are hope, future, love, peace. These are the gifts I received from the Holy, from the Rosary and my Holy Virgin Mother and our Father. I don't know, who's doing what, but I guess this is the biggest reason why I do pray the Rosary, because it gives on to me more than I give on to it, and 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 as a result, I've become a proponent of this particular prayer. And there's probably other prayers that can be prayed, and I really don't know about those prayers, and I'm still learning about this one. But um, you know, I just can't stress enough the importance of this prayer. If you're lacking, and 99.9% of us are lacking, if not 100%, the prayer is going to help. I believe that. It helped me, and I'm just another person like you are. So I gave out in a prior video a 90-day challenge. I That's my challenge. Challenge the Rosary. Pray it for 90 days. You'll see the power of it. They call them. You know, it's of course the purpose is to thank God and praise God, and you do praise God. But when you praise God, boy, it's just overwhelming amount of love and caring that God has for us, and our Holy Mother has, and they will, if you're sincere and genuine, they will provide and help. Okay. Well, thank you, and take care, and God bless.